Good evening and welcome to Mulberry Christian Radio for Friday, January 19, 2018. Well, the Mulberry City Commission went over quite a few things this past week. City Commissioner Jim Spillane noted the need for a red light on North Church Avenue near the mobile home parks by the post office on Muffle Road, and said people are getting hurt at the location, and the city manager with the new MIMS housing development to start soon, maybe the Florida Department of Transportation that has jurisdiction over the issue may be able to factor the new housing development into the situation. They've had many problems at that location in the past, and unfortunately Mulberry and Polk County can't do anything about the situation because it comes under the Florida Department of Transportation. The city is planning for a dock on Lake Whitten, and they're having a meeting this week with an individual about that particular situation. We also want to congratulate City Commissioner Marie and her husband John McClintock on their new baby boy. It's their first child. And City Attorney John Murphy noted that Attorney Drew Crawford in his law firm, who does work for the city, and his wife are also expecting a baby soon. Commissioner at Large Rick Stratman, who is also representative, who represents Mulberry on the Polk County Board representing water resources, once again talked about the need to conserve water. And on another note, efforts are underway to repeal Florida's no-fault auto insurance law. This effort has gotten the backing of the Florida Senate leadership. Yet it is believed that if Florida's no-fault is eliminated, it will not significantly reduce Florida's car insurance rates. An insurance official with State Farm mentioned will only increase car insurance rates for Florida residents. And Mulberry City Clerk Sharon Lauder once again mentions that the qualifying period for the April 3rd, 2018 city elections is on February 12th through the 16th. There are 3 city commissioners seats up for election. Commissioner Rick Stratman, Jim Spillane, and Coach Colin Smith are all up for re-election. Also at April 3rd, on the April 3rd ballot, will probably be proposed changes to the commission charter. Another thing, excuse me, the town of Eloise has been having a problem with arson. There have been 14 intentional fires since July of last year. They've caused, some of them caused severe damage to some homes. There are no suspects at this time, but the Polk County Sheriff's Office and arson investigators with the state are trying to find the firebugs. Some residents are concerned because they're having trouble sleeping and staying up or dozing off in chairs because they don't want their house to catch on fire, which is definitely a reason for concern. And some 1,000 people turned out in Lake Alfred last Saturday for the annual Southern Express Bluegrass Festival. Because of the cold weather and wind, the attendance was only half of what it would have been. Also, the deadline is February 9th for Polk seniors age 50 or over to participate in the games, which will be held from February 24th through March 12th. And the entries must be received by Friday on February 9th. If you'd like to enter any of the Polk Senior Games, you can phone 863-533-0055. That's 863-533-0055. Or you can email polkseniorgames50@gmail.com. That's polkseniorgames50@gmail.com, or you can go to the website polkseniorgames.org. That's polkseniorgames.org. If you're 50 or over, you can attend. Many of the games will be softball, powerlifting, putt and chip, shuffleboard, tennis, trap shooting, cribbage, fishing, bowling, basketball, field events, chess, table tennis, billiards, and swimming, and pistol shooting. So, if you're age 50 or before December 31st of 2018, you may enter into the games. And the Kiwanis Club's featured speaker this past week was Louis Holstein, who is the city's program director. He updated the club on activities being held in Mulberry and on upcoming events. Also, on February 10th will be Mulberry's birthday party from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Centennial Park, which is located right behind the Mulberry Civic Center in front of the library. There will be a car show, vendors, and other activities, according to Mr. Holstein. And on February 3rd, the annual Evelyn Bryant Cultural Festival in Mulberry will be held. It's held in conjunction with Black History Month and Diversity Day in the Mulberry area. It'll be held in the downtown Commons. And as usual, there'll be a food court, art show, booths and vendors, kids corner, arts, crafts, quilting, fashion, show, and a whole lot more. The event is sponsored by the concerned citizens of Mulberry. If you need any further information, you can contact Julie Taylor, the president, at 863-435-1223. That's Julie Taylor at 863-435-1223. Or Annette Dempsey at 863-425-4918. That's Annette Dempsey at 425-4918. Or Elliston Smith at 863-425-3489. That's 863-425-3489. And as you know, on December 16th, Stacy Gillett was a passenger on a motorcycle that was involved in a very serious accident. She was thrown from the motorcycle and suffered severe injuries. Most of you know Stacy from working at the Shell station in downtown Mulberry. They'll be having a benefit to help pay some of those medical bills on February 17th at the Winner's Circle at 4214 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland. There'll be a poker run, a raffle, lots of prizes and drawings. Station's got a long road to recovery. So come out and show your support. They'll be starting at 11 a.m. And also on January 25th, which is a Thursday, the teens will be having a movie and make your own popcorn at the library. It starts at 2:30 and is for teens only. On a good note, the Polk County graduation rate for high schoolers has improved from last year. Currently, the graduation rate is 74.4%, which is an increase of 3.6% over the previous school year, but it's still below the statewide average. The county school system has been working to get those numbers up. Two women from Lake Placid turned themselves into Winter Haven police after video showed them in a shoplifting situation in the Winter Haven Walmart. Shantoria Allen, 22, and LaShawn Duvall, 27, turned themselves in. The male is accused to being a part of the stealing is identified as Mike Williams. And a road crew in Yulee found a rusted mortar shell. The discovery caused a shutdown of A1A highway near Yulee for the rest of the morning. Also, on going on in the area is the annual Alfalfa River Rendezvous. It's a week-long encampment that recreates frontier life before 1840. It's in its 47th year. The rendezvous is expected to attract as many as 8,000 people. During the 2 days it opens its gates to the public. The group will welcome visitors from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on January 26th and 27th this year. There'll be blacksmiths, broom making, woodworkers, potters, and others. It's on 324 acres of land along US 1798 near Homeland. The first encampment was held there in 2000 when about 500 participants turned out. Participation has tripled since then, and they use about 120 acres for the pre-1840 area, so they have plenty of room to grow. Before, during, and after the rendezvous, campers from 47 states shop for food and supplies from Bartow stores and might visit area attractions before heading home. Also going on, the civilian active shooter training presented by the Polk County Sheriff's Office, a free program, will be held on January 27th at the Polk County Sheriff's Operations Center on Jim Keene Boulevard in Winter Haven. The first session will be at 9 a.m. to 11, and the second session will be held from 1 to 3 p.m. And on January 30th, the presentation will be done at the Victory Church at 4